All right, it's recording again. We should have a half hour. I think it just cut off.
I think I got tired.
It's a piece of shit. The problem is that I need to set it up. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I am new. My high news. So we can make like a we can make this have to make a pyramid. I am new to this. I'm not perfect at this. I'm gonna have someone who's gonna help me. I'm gonna make it good. But for right now, what you see is what you get. And it's it's better than nothing.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah,
so fuck it. Okay. I want to talk to you about sex tips. I want to play just the tip with you. It's my favorite game to play, by the way. I love that game. You know why? Because everybody wins.
Yes.
Tell your dom. Be like, let's play just the tip. It's a lot of fun. So anyway, okay. I want to know. I have 2 tips for this. And I want to know what you, like, what would you say what's something unique that you think you do or that you know you do in the bedroom? And then what would be some tips that you have for men and for women? You know, I love to learn and hear. And if you want me to get started, I can.
So one of the things that I do that I feel is like really unique in the bedroom has nothing to do with sex at all, actually.
Tell me.
So one of the things that me and my dom are very prevalent about and very like religious about is caring for each other, is taking care of your partner.
Okay.
So before we even get into whatever we want to get into that night, whatever scene we want to do, whatever, there's a level of care that we give to each other, whether it's bathing each other or giving each other a massage, like
before and aftercare.
Yes. The last weekend that he was up, before we had one of our most intense scenes of the weekend, I gave him the most amazing, slow, really thorough massage.
Okay.
And I feel like part of that is building trust with your partner. Building trust with your partner to let them have part of your body. And to give them that little bit of control over the situation is so, like, it's a trust thing. It's so important.
Safety and trust is everything.
Yes.
Cannot agree more.
And, like, that's one of the things that I feel is, like, really unique, especially for him and I, is that we believe in before care. So
That's a great tip. Before and after care. But the before care is just as important as the aftercare.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, before you start a scene, making sure that your partner's comfortable, making sure that they have what they need and that they're well hydrated, they've had food, you know.
Yeah, no, this is important shit to talk about.
Whatever they need before a session or before a scene, like, make sure that they have that. And I feel like that's one thing that a lot of guys, especially nowadays, closer to my age, don't understand, is that you need to make your woman feel safe.
It's everything. I'm in the lifestyle. I think I told you I'm a unicorn in the lifestyle. That's what I've been doing the last 2 years. And I've had the most incredible sex of my entire life. And a big part of that is because of the trust and safety that I have with my partners.
Oh, yeah.
It is extremely, it's mutually exclusive between each other and everyone has it. And it is vital to good sex. So hang on, you're using words that I'm interested in. You say things, because I like to say play, you know, we're playing or whatever, but you say set for the scene. Do you have things that you act out? Do you have scenes set?
So
do you know what you're going to
do? We have things that at the beginning of the weekend, like we talk about, things that we want to do. And when I say scene, it might not necessarily refer to acting something out.
Not like role play, but more
so the things that he's going to do, the objects that he's going to use, and what type of BDSM situation or BDSM scene we're going to
Everything is discussed and described and consented first. I love that. And by the way, it's such a fucking turn on and so much foreplay because you're anticipating it.
Yes.
Ugh. Yes. I gotta meet this guy.
He is my best kept secret. I'm not even going to lie.
That's like me and my dom. He's the best.
Like, when I tell you I'm wholeheartedly in love with this man.
I love that for you, Erin.
I haven't even told him that I'm in love with him. It's so...
that.
My friends are like, we can see how happy you are. Like, You're so happy now. Like, we
I
love
want some
that
of that.
for
I
you.
want a primary partner. Okay.
Let me tell you, like, primary partners are another thing entirely.
Yeah.
Like, fucking around is one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Having someone that you're religiously, like, that's your person.
Yep. Consistent cock. Yep.
Yes. Consistent dick.
I know. It's everything. And can I just say, now listen, I love a quickie. I had I didn't have a one night stand, but I met someone and fucked him 2 hours later this week. Okay. Those kind of things are super hot and super fun, but that's good sex. Great sex comes with communication, time,
It comes
investment,
with the person
trust,
knowing your
and safety.
body.
And no, exactly. That takes the time, right? That's what, to me, a primary partner is really just having that foundation and security and safety and trust with them to allow myself to explore.
Yes. Honestly, my best sexual experience, like, the sexual experience that I covet the most, like, especially now, is the sexual experiences that I've had with my dom.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's really opened me back up to, hey, this is what it could be like.
Mm-hmm.
This is, even if you're not with me, like, this is what you should strive for.
And Erin, can we talk about something? I'm ruined. I'm fucking ruined. My dom has ruined me. For sure. Him single-handedly alone. And I've told him this.
Oh, yes.
Like, he needs to be studied. Like, Smithsonian should call. Guinness should be calling him.
There should be scientists on fucking call to study these men, because
I know.
what's different about them?
It's so... The confidence.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, he's been... And, like, that's not to say that they don't struggle with mental health.
Right.
Like,
Everyone has their own shit. Right.
One of the things that I'm becoming very aware of is the fact that my dom struggles. When he can't be here, when he can't be with me, he struggles. Like, he struggles a lot, because one of the important things for him is being able to be here. Being able to go, here, baby.
Distance,
And just go and do. And go and just swipe the card and just go.
You're in a full-blown relationship, so you're going to learn those types of things. For me, I don't have any of that. I just get all the goodies. Yeah.
I'm not even going to lie, it's new for me, because this is the first actual, like, steady, healthy relationship.
Oh, I love that for you, Erin. You deserve that. For real.
Been through so much shit.
A guy faked his death, like some fucking dead guy.
Every single time I tell someone that my ex faked his death, and that we were together for 6 years.
Oh my God.
Like, imagine the amount of life planning that I had with this man. Like, I literally was going to move to Texas, graduate from high school, pack up all my shit, move to Texas.
Wow.
And that ended up not happening because my mom was actually sick at the time. She had cancer.
I'm sorry. Is she better now?
No, unfortunately.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry, Erin.
She unfortunately passed away in 2021.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, if you have blood in your stool, go and get checked by a doctor.
She had colon cancer?
Yes.
So my grandmother died of colon cancer, and I have been getting colonoscopy since the age of 35. No,
Yes.
30. So 30, 35, 40. I'm due it again at 45,
Yes,
every 5 years.
I have to start mine at the age of 40.
It's no big deal. Just go do it.
Yeah. And, like, I've already had one done because, like, I had appendicitis that they couldn't figure out what the fuck was wrong with me because it was coming and going.
Yeah.
So I had to have one of those done, like, and it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, listen, I got a tip. I don't mean to segue like that. I'm so sorry. I want to talk to you more about that. God, you've been through a lot in your young life, girlfriend.
Yes.
You were so young. I had no idea how.
It's literally been hit after hit after hit for the last 5 years. I'm not even exaggerating.
Well, you are due for this dom. You are due to have this love
and some happiness.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy that you're there. Okay, so I got a tip. And someone told me about this the other day, and I was like, for real? Okay, so if you have a condom and you put a little bit of lube, water-based lube, inside of the condom, and
because
then roll it on.
water-based is condom friendly.
Exactly.
Silicone
is
really
not.
Isn't.
Right. So water-based lube, which by the way, Astroglide is my favorite brand. I love them.
I hate Astroglide.
No way!
With a freaking
God.
passion.
I love Astroglide. There's no taste. It lasts long. It doesn't get slimy. It doesn't smell. It's not sticky.
You know what, though? It is sticky. After a
It's-
while,
really?
it does get sticky. It's sticky on the body.
Never.
If you've ever felt your body...
Which one are you using? I have a bunch of different.
I used the
ones.
original. I used the original.
Well, anyways,
one of the ones that I really love that, like, and I'm kind of
Yeah, what
biased
brand?
because this is by our brand.
Okay.
So it's by Lion's Den, but our Pure and Natural. And one of the reasons why I absolutely love our Pure and Natural water-based lube is because it only has 3 ingredients in it.
Oh.
And every single ingredient is already naturally found in the body. It's just the synthetic version of what we already naturally produce.
Yeah, 'cause
One
we
of
know-
the
yeah.
reasons why I love it so much is because it literally absorbs into the skin.
So it's not sticky. There's no residue.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm
It
gonna
doesn't
try
leave
it.
a stain on my bed sheet either, which I really love.
Astroglide's never done that to me.
Astroglide leaves this
Oh my God.
darker spot when it dries on my bed sheet, and it's like really weird because I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Well, maybe because I'm squirting
And
so
then
much, I'm like, I don't care.
and then I spilled some of it, and I was like, oh my God, and it got all over my bed. I was like, oh no.
Well, listen, so supposedly if you take a drop of water-based lube, put it in the condom, and then roll it on, supposedly it feels like the real thing. So I'm seeing Hot Dog this week, and I'm going to try it with him.
Let me know how that goes,
I am.
because if that actually works,
I know.
the guys that buy condoms, I'm gonna like,
Fuck
just,
yeah.
like, do this.
Yeah, I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to promote it. I'm going to preach it, but I got to practice it first.
Yes.
So I will do that, and I'll text you and let you know. So that's my tip.
Unfortunately, like, him and I don't use condoms, so that's not something that I could probably try.
With
I'm
your
also,
primary partner, you know.
I'm also, like, highly allergic to latex.
Mm.
So,
Oh, man. What condoms do you use because of that?
skin condoms.
Okay, good
oh
to
my
know.
God, they're phenomenal.
Okay.
So, skin condoms are one of the only brand, I think they are the only brand that we carry that's non-latex.
Wow.
Which is super nice because you have a non-latex option that's not
Yeah.
lambskin either.
Yeah.
Because lambskin
Isn't as
condoms,
durable, right?
They also oftentimes have microscopic
No.
holes in them.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not having any babies.
Yeah.
Not yet.
My
I luckily have no vacancy anymore.
yeah,
That's one thing I don't have to worry about anymore.
you know, unfortunately, like that's something that I still have to worry about, but I also have a 3-year implant.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, I have the next one on implant, and let me
Gotcha.
tell you,
You like that?
That's been a lifesaver for me because I have PCOS.
Does it reduce your periods?
POS. Yeah, PCOS.
Mm-hmm.
So I barely ever get a period.
Oh, that's nice.
So the only time that I really get a period is when I have really, really good sex.
Girl, I have not had a period since May of last year. And I
It's
don't miss it at
phenomenal.
all. I don't miss it at all.
It's
like
phenomenal.
I'm like it's funny because people will set up a date with me and I'm like, I'm good. Or if I find, like the other night when I was like,
Yes.
I'm gonna fuck this guy. I'm good. I don't have to think about it, worry about
Yes.
it. Oh, it's amazing.
That's one of the reasons why I love the implant so much, is because
Yeah.
like I literally
I had an IUD for a long time, but it was okay.
The thing about IUDs is like I heard so many horror
I
stories.
know, there
Like
is
guys
so
can
many.
feel them.
Mm-hmm.
They get
I did have
stuck
some
in
partners
the
that
tip,
said
they get stuck in toys.
stuck in the tip, in the guy's tip.
Yes. And like they get stuck in the tip because you got to think about it. A large guy ramming the back of your cervix. There's a possibility of that IUD getting
Slipping out.
stuck
Jesus
in
fucking
there.
Christ! I can't think. No, I don't think about that. La 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 la.
And
la.
they get ripped
I might
out.
cut this out of the podcast. Maybe I can't YouTube. I don't have that anymore, thank God.
Yeah, like they're horrible, and I heard so many horror stories that I was just like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
the
get the
implant.
one that
Yeah.
goes in my arm that lasts
Yeah,
for
yeah,
3
yeah.
years,
Mhm.
and it's actually the best birth control for people with polycystic disease,
Mhm.
which I have.
Yeah.
Like, and painful periods are not fun
No,
for
fuck
anybody,
no.
and
Yeah.
like. One of the things that I really love about that is that I don't get my period anymore, so I don't get pain.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
I don't
that's
get
nice.
the cramps anymore.
Yeah.
And
A lot of women get hysterectomies because of that, by the way.
yeah,
If you end up having to get a hysterectomy, reach out to me. I have lots of tips, lots of experience to share. It is, it's wonderful that I don't have cancer. I'm very thankful in my amazing doctor who was actually on my show a couple of months ago. I'm so fucking lucky. And by the way, get tested. Everybody should be getting tested.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Like, the people that... It's alarming how people don't get tested.
Due to my family lineage, like,
Ugh.
I told my primary care doctor, I've told my OBGYN, like, literally any doctor that I go to see, I'm like, look, test me for everything as soon as you possibly can, because not only do I smoke, I smoke pot and I smoke nicotine, but I also, I drink occasionally, and when I do drink, I drink a lot, and I also have a very active sex life, so I'm very...
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, girl.
I'm very cautious about my life. Like, I'm not trying to do anything to lower my lifespan.
No, right. No, you have to do things like that, for sure. Okay, so we talked about...
It's like having a car, basic maintenance.
Right, exactly. Before and after care, my condom, just the tip. What's another sex tip you can give me that you can think of? Like, what's something unique about you? Or maybe a blowjob technique.
Ladies, roll your lips over your teeth when you're giving a blowjob.
Oh, come on. We have to say that?
Yes, because listen, I have so many men that come into my store and they're like, my girl is teething my dick.
Oh my God.
And I cannot stand it. I'm like, either get a better girlfriend or teach her how to suck dick.
Yeah.
Because I'm one of those people that before I even gave head, I studied porn like a
motherfucker. You're reading it. Yeah. Well,
I give immaculate head. And it's just for guys and for girls.
Ooh. Oh, give me a girl tip. Give me a girl eating pussy tip. So I'm new to... listen, I was bi-northern for a long time. For about a year and a half. And now I am full-blown bisexual. I stayed the night with one of my girlfriends. I'm going to my girl sleepover. Give me some... I have not had a lot of experience with eating pussy, so give me some tips.
Oh my gosh. So one of my favorite things to do while I'm eating her out is tracing letters.
So people have talked about this alphabet thing.
Tracing letters.
For real, like on the clit?
No, so trace a letter, suck. Trace a letter, suck. Trace a letter, suck.
Okay, that is an extremely good technique.
She nearly crawled up the fucking wall.
Bitch, you want to try it right now? Erin, what? Okay, so trace a letter with my tongue and then suck. Trace another letter and then suck.
I'm like, don't focus specifically on the clit because you have to think, not all the nerve endings, like a lot of your nerve endings are in your clit, yes, but there are also different nerve endings throughout your entire slit. Like,
so I'm a big start with variety, end with consistency gal. I feel like that's the way I'm going to go. So when you're doing the alphabet thing, do women finish that way?
She did.
Really?
She did.
I like how, this is a pro tip. So it's letter, suck the clit.
Yes.
Letter,
when I do letters, I start at the clit and I go all the way down.
Oh, so you're not just drawing the letters on the clit.
And like, that's a huge thing is...
Are you going all the way down to the vaginal opening or
all the
above?
way down to the bottom of the vagina opening?
Okay.
So almost all the way down to the ass.
Okay. Oh, I love getting my ass ate, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
My local in Bahamas, oh my God, he eats my ass from the front to the, oh my God, I can't even talk about that right now. But, okay, I'm interested to learn this. Okay, so letter A, suck on the clit. Letter B, I'm going to try this.
Yes. And it's better if you can do it in cursive.
Really?
Yes.
What?
And I mean, you gotta think, because cursive...
I gotta warm up.
Because cursive letters, they swoop, and they go like this. And,
okay.
Oh, yeah. No,
this is
drove
excellent
her nuts.
Tip. Oh, my God.
It drove her nuts.
Okay, well, it's time for my next tip.
I actually learned that tip from my dad, fun fact. Because my dad and I have one of the best relationships to ever exist.
I love that for you, but okay. Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. Yeah, thanks, Dad. No,
Dad, not Daddy. Yes.
Father, not Daddy, father. I have to.
We definitely need to designate that. Okay.
Yes.
So my next, oh my God, I love talking to you. It's so much fun. Okay, so my next tip is I want gals to know that they do not have to. A lot of women say to me, how do I get them to finish? How do I get them to finish? And
it's not hard.
It makes me sad, I know. But just remember, you don't have to have your whole arm moving. You don't have to have your head sucking the entire time. Your wrist does a lot of movement. Like, I can do this for a long time. And most guys, when they jerk off, they're just using their wrist. They're not doing the whole stroke. So just remember, gals, like, you can just use your wrist.
Also, I want to add to that.
Please.
Pressure.
Mm-hmm.
The pressure of your fingers. So one of the things that I really love to do when I'm giving my man a blowjob and a hand job at the same time, because
Girl, they don't call it a drop or nothing.
Exactly. Is I like grip and massage at the same time. So it's like you're working a muscle. You're literally working a muscle. So what I do is like I'm kind of trying to like work a knot out of a muscle, out of a back muscle. And it's
so
that
when you're
pressure.
grasping the cock, you're squeezing with your fingers. Oh, are you using your mouth at the same time? Like you're just using like a consistent. Okay, so I do that as well, but I'm very cognizant of where my tongue is. So like my tongue's on the underside and dragging along, and paying a lot of attention to the front.
One of the big things that I do when I do that is roll my lips.
Okay,
and
so you'll roll your lips and.
Yeah, because I mean,
if you're
like,
watching on YouTube, you're like, oh my God, Adrian.
That's one of the things that most women don't grasp when they give a blowjob is that you have to roll your lips in order not to tease the fuck out of your man's
I thought that
dick.
was natural. That's not.
No,
I cannot believe people have said that.
You would be surprised how many men come into my store and buy these candy. They're called gum jobs.
What's that?
And what they are is. They're these candies. They're these gummy candies that go on your teeth.
Like a mouth guard?
Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not even lying.
They get these for their girls.
I'll show them to you the next time that you come
Let's talk about novelty gifts, by the way. What novelty gifts do you love? Which ones do you feel like are a lot of fun and worth it? By the way, Pop Rocks blowjob, hard fucking no. No.
No?
It's a no for me, dog. Okay, it was sandy, it was gritty, it was sticky, and my partner and I were just like a mess.
I personally...
If you use them, I feel like if I controlled it better, if I would have just put them on my tongue, laid my tongue on the underside of his head and just let it go there for a minute. Instead, it became this sloppy, messy, sticky, sandy mess.
So, like, that's one of the things that you do run into. Like, that's a problem that you do run into with
those
Pop Rocks.
Yeah. Well, girlfriend, I was not prepared. He was like, oh my God. And I was like, it was in my hair. I was like, it was just too much.
Oh my gosh. So, one of the novelty gifts that I really love is the books.
Ooh, yep. I didn't even know you have books there. What kind of books do you have there?
So we have like different position books, different like ways to get your partner enticed and ways to like do oral and stuff like that. I'll show them to you the next time I come in. But I personally I love them so much because
oh my God, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Because like we don't have a lot of books like that in store, like sex position books and stuff like that. So the ones that we do have, they are really nice. And I feel like one of the other ones that are really, really popular are the date night popsicle sticks.
What's that?
So you get like 500 of these date night popsicle sticks in this little plastic tin thing. And you pick one out. And it has something to do as a date on it.
Okay.
And you go and you do that date. And it's so cute. Because it gets you to open up to things that you might not necessarily be open to.
Like, give me an example. What would it be? Like, go to a sex shop and pick out a toy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's literally one of the sticks is go to a sex shop and pick out a toy to play with together. And like, I love that because couples that aren't necessarily too open to using toys or to opening up their
they're like, hey,
life.
the popsicle stick says.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah.
So like you have to do that. And like if the popsicle says it, you have to do it, or else I feel like there should be.
Oh, I love punishment.
I feel like there should be a punishment for that.
I'm gonna definitely throw that popsicle stick away. I want to get punished.
No,
I'm like the epitome. I'm a brat through and through.
Oh my God! And like him and I were video chatting just the other day, and And, you know, I started playing with myself on the phone. We were on video chat, and I was
You can say
so
it,
fucking horny.
I'm always horny.
I was so...
Is the day ending in Y?
Yes. If the day ends in Y, we
I'm
are
gonna shoot
horny.
bark off a tree.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
exactly.
And, like, sometimes it gets so bad, I just can't help myself.
Same.
And, like...
Erin, I'm famous for rubbing one out driving down the road. Okay?
The last time he was up, like, we were in bed together, and he was so fucking tired. We fucked all day. Gone out on a date and everything. Like, when we got back to the hotel, he'd fuck me against the counter. Like, he had fucked me against the counter holding my head, so I was looking myself in the eye in the mirror. And I was like, oh my god. So, like, and I'm one of those people that when you cuddle with me after sex, I'm going to get wet again. I'm gonna get horny again.
So easy.
And the instant that I get wet,
it's game time.
I can't move. Like, I can't stop moving. I can't help myself. So, it was so funny because we were laying there, and I was like, oh my god. I just kept moving, and I kept shifting, and I kept rubbing up against him because, like, you know, he's warm, and the warmth of his body against my back, and, like...
By the way, I love getting woken up with, like, a dick poking me in the back.
I woke him up to head the last time we
I love doing that.
Together. Yes.
Fuck
oh my god.
Queen.
Oh my
Cheers
gosh.
to that.
Oh
Fuck
my gosh.
yes. That is a pro move, by the way.
And I told him, I was like, you know, if you ever want to take advantage of me while I'm sleeping, go ahead.
Same.
I'm all for it.
Right? I want to wake up to head.
Yes.
Any day.
Oh my god, and he gets such good head. Ugh.
God bless him. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I feel like I need to check the camera again. What are we on? What does it say?
26.
Oh my god, again. Okay, so listen, we're going to wrap this up.
Yes.
Okay, Erin, it has been so much fucking fun talking to you.
Oh my gosh.
Number one, I'm really horny now. I'm super fucking sexually frustrated, but that's how you know it was a really good podcast.
Yes.
And you have to come back.
Absolutely.
Promise. Okay.
This has been, like, one of the funnest experiences that I've ever had.
This is so much fun. It's amazing to meet you. I felt the immediate vibe when I met you that day, and I was like, I need to have you on. The sex positivity, just being free and just being liberated with you. You know, when you meet your tribe, you attract them even more, and you just know, and I just love that. So I'm looking forward to having you back, and I'm going to come see you at the store. I want to see the rabbit. I want to see the erotica. And also, I'm really thinking about, a lot of my cravers have asked me about, you know, erotica and books and stuff. So maybe you can start to think of...
Amazon Unlimited, Kindle Unlimited.
Yeah.
Book Talk.
Like, I want you to, Book Talk. I want you to, maybe you can give me a list.
They will have all of the erotica. Like, I can give you what's in my library right now.
Yeah, and, like, open me up to that world because I'm new here.
One of my favorite, like, erotica genres to read is the multiple partners with just the one female. I love those.
Oh my god.
Because I'm like, yes, she has so many men dicking her down, doting on her.
How the fuck do I get that status?
I'm saying.
My favorite thing, I know, one of my top goals is a gangbang. It's going to take a lot of orchestration. It's going to take a lot of testing and all that stuff, but I'm dying to do a gangbang. And so, all right, listen.
I'm so intrigued.
We got to wrap this up. But Erin, it's been so good having you here. You're going to come back.
Yes,
I'll see you in the store.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Erin at the Lion's Den. What is it? Is it Severn or is it Fort Meade? What is it?
It's technically Severn. So that highway... or Annapolis Road that runs right there actually splits Severn and Fort Meade.
Okay, great.
So one side of it's Fort Meade, and the other side, which happens to be the side that I'm on, is Severn.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to come see you, and thank you so much for coming on here today. I've had so much fun with you. I don't want this to end, but the timer...
Thank you for having me on. It's been such an amazing experience.
Awesome. And you're going to come back. You're going to come back for more. You're going to keep coming. I love coming. Yeah. That's my thing. I'm like, coming.
Probably might go home and do that later.
Oh, fuck yeah. And I'm going to come get me a rabbit.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to come back.
Absolutely no, you have to try the G-spot tapping rabbits.
Oh my god, yes.
They're They're the shit. Like, I literally had my cousin buy it and try it out and tell me how it was. And she was like, dude, I've never come so hard in my life.
Oh my God, I love that. We're just out here doing the Lord's work.
Yes.
Okay? You know? And I feel like if the world had more orgasms, it would be such a better place. Like, go fuck yourself. It's not a derogatory term.
I'm a firm believer that if everybody had at least one orgasm a day, there would be no violence.
I could not agree more. Like, I'm a very big caffeinated, masturbated kind of girl.